Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Kildare Clubhouse, 2023. New year, new rules, no sheriff in town. We're gonna try to get some good shows out of these guys. Today's group has a good topic if they know how to roll with it. But let's introduce them first, and then talk about our new show, our new topics. You can go first. Give me your name and your age.
Hi, my name is Mark and my age is 10.
Next.
Hi, my name is Brandon. I'm also 10 years old.
Welcome, Brandon. Next.
Hey, my name is Jaden and I'm 11 years old.
Welcome, Jaden. All right, guys. Let's get it out the way. How was your holidays? Everything good?
Yeah.
Great.
You had some good presents?
Yeah.
You broke a couple of things?
No.
A couple of dollars?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't get none of that stuff.
No.
I got a pair of sneakers out of it. That's all right. We're going to start a new show. So tell the people what your show is going to be about. We're going to do about, I'm going to try to do 6 to 8 episodes. I'm pushing 8, but I think 6 is the number where I feel comfortable. We're also going to do some video podcasts. So you're going to see these guys' beautiful faces. But for today, we're just going to do a regular podcast about the topic. So who wants to let the people know what's our topic about? Go ahead.
Our topic is about who we look up to.
People that we look up to. Okay. Hopefully we all look up to somebody. Because if we don't, we have a problem. There's important people in our lives. Who wants to start off? Who wants to? You want to go first? All right. Give me an example of someone you look up to. It could be anyone.
Someone I look up to is my grandma.
Your grandma. Okay. I'll give grandma a shout. Why you look up to your grandma? Tell me your relationship with your grandma.
Well, back when I was little and
That was like two hours ago.
Bro.
Yeah, 2 hours ago. Back when you was little, 2 hours ago, right?
I'm talking about young.
Oh,
Young.
okay. When you learned how to walk 2 days ago? Then? That's what you're talking about? No? Okay, all right. I'm not going to play with you. All right, so when you was young, you were younger.
When I was on the first grade, I didn't really know too much. So she would help me, and that makes me happy. And she's just really nice in general. She's really nice to everyone.
Okay, so she's a nice person. So
she's always there for me too.
What you mean? What you mean when she's always there for you?
Like if I'm feeling sad or something, she's always gonna be there to cheer me up somehow.
Okay.
Whatever she does, it makes me happy.
All right, that's great. I mean, so you always feel like you could tell her anything.
Yeah.
So because you know she's not gonna judge you and she's gonna try to have you back.
Mhm.
Okay, that's an important person in your life. Anyone else want to jump in? Go ahead.
Someone I look up to is my brother because when I was
all right, well, let's tell us your brother. How old is your brother? And let's use his name. You're gonna shout him out at least.
23.
20? No, that's his number. That's his age. 23. What's his name?
Junior.
Junior. All right, Junior. All right, we got the wrong one. Sorry. I was about to give Junior the womp. All right, so your brother Junior, he's 23. And why do you look up to your brother?
I look up to him because when I'm confused on homework, he's always the one that helps me because my parents are always busy doing something like to cook and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when I can't tell when my parents are unable to help me, I ask my brother and he's always there for me when I'm confused or stuff. And
you know that we're always there for you too, right? You know that we have homework help. We have homework help here. It starts at 3:00, and we call it Power Hour. So you should use us also. So you don't. So you have no excuses to go home and do homework. I don't like it.
And also because he always gives me money and buys me everything that I want.
All right, we got to the part that I wanted to hear. You only like him for the money. I'm telling you, Junior, he only likes you for the money. He just said it right here on this podcast. All right, so your brother helps you out. Okay, cool. And then, is he the only male figure in your house?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's like a big brother, making sure he guides you in the right way to being a nice young man. Okay, that sounds great. What about you, sir?
So somebody I look up to is my teacher.
Ooh,
It's my 4th grade teacher.
5th grade teacher. What grade you in now?
4th grade.
What grade you in?
5th.
Okay, so your teacher that was teaching you last year. Why do you look up to your teacher?
Because because anytime I feel down or sad, she asks me what's the problem and cheers me up. And most of the time when I see her, I'm happy because last year
Hmm.
she was probably one of my favorite teachers, and
Okay.
she would always be kind to everybody.
Okay, so you felt like you could tell her anything, and she would always try to help you, whether it was schoolwork or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think teachers are very important. You know, us parents, because I'm a parent myself, the kids spend a lot of time with these teachers. 8 hours a day. So sometimes they spend more time with their teachers than with their parents. Because by the time they come home, you're cooking, taking a bath, watching a little TV, and you're going to bed for the next day. I'm sad that sometimes I only see my daughters an hour a day. It seems like. By the time I get home after school, I only see them for like an hour, from 7 to about 8, and then they go to bed. So realistically, they spend more time with their teacher every day than they do with me, except for the weekends. So teachers are a part of your life, and it's good when you have a teacher that that cares for you and makes you feel good. I'm just sad that nobody picked any of the staff. Right? We're not doing our job. We're definitely not doing our job because we come in here. Well, at least I do. I come in here and I say hello to everybody. Say good morning. If you're in my path, you know that I greet you. Now that I'm a specialist, I guess this is my position. I don't get to work with you guys, like on an everyday basis, because I don't have a floor. I don't have a like a group or anything like that. But when I did, I used to always make sure that if you had an issue, you had a problem, that I make sure that I try to help you out with it. Whether it was school, parents, your auntie, you're not into the girls or boy problems yet, so um, you know. But I try to guide you, try to be a little father figure, uncle figure to you guys. But I guess we're not doing our job. That's when I feel sad now. We need to. I'm waiting for the podcast where they say we look up to the staff of Kids Bay for helping us, but I guess that's pushing it. Anybody else that you look up to, for any other reason?
Yes, and
Well,
it actually is a stuff.
Oh, okay. Hold up a second. Let me put your mic nice and loud so we can get this. Let me see. At 7:38 of the podcast, he's gonna say something important. Let's go. What you got?
I looked up to Elijah.
Elijah?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us why. This is how his bonus is gonna come out.
It's like me and him, very like we're very alike, and he's always there for me, just like my grandma too. He always makes all of us, the whole group, happy. Like
That's
he's
dope.
just the best.
That's dope. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, I tell you the truth. One of the reasons why I do this job is, obviously we all do work for money, but I do it also just to be in the lives of younger people. Besides my kids, I'm gonna be in my kids' lives always. But just know kids like you, kids that come from different backgrounds that I seen grow up from, let's say, 6 years old to 13 years old. Even your staff member is one of them. She used to be here when she was younger, and her brother, and so I know her for a long, long time. So it's just seeing you grow up. Look, now she's a staff member. I remember when she was a pain, which she could still be, but she was really, really bad. So believe me, you don't want to see her record. So it's that part of it, and seeing you, if you're a young adult and then you come back and you work here in the summer and then eventually get to become a staff. That's kind of cool that you give back to the community. So I like that part about it. Anybody else? Somebody to look up to? Go ahead. Who you got?
My dad,
Ooh, daddy. That's a nice one. Why you look up to your dad?
because anytime I get to see him, he tries to make me happy because um my mom and my dad are kind of divorced, so I don't really get to see him that much. So when I get to see him, anytime he tries to make me happy.
Yeah, he makes it special because he knows that the time that you guys have together is very limited. So he makes it special. So that's pretty cool that you look up to your dad. I'm gonna have to do a podcast with my kids, see if they'll look up to me. I think my son does. I think my son He kind of seen me go through a lot of things. I'm definitely sure that my younger daughter does, but my middle daughter, she don't look up to nobody. She look up to herself. I don't know why. She's just like she don't think like the rest of the family. I still love you, Liana. She listens to the podcast all the time. So anybody else? You have somebody else? What you got?
Someone I also look up to is my uncle
Your uncle? Uncles are great.
because I barely get to see him because he lives in New Jersey, and that's like an hour away from me. So when the days that he comes, I always sit with him and watch movies with him, like his favorite movies that me and him watched when I was like five.
What kind of movies you watch?
Comedy movies.
Dope. So you like to laugh with him and joke with
Yeah.
him and stuff like that. I think sometimes we forget about the little things that make people happy. And during the pandemic, because we all went through it, during the pandemic, just staying home and playing like board games and Uno and like Just Dance and doing silly things with my kids became like a good thing for me. It just made me closer to them. Just joking off and every now on Saturdays, not Fridays that much, but on Saturdays and Sundays we have movie night or movie afternoon, whatever you want to call it, and they pick movies and we sit down and watch movies. So we watch. That's why sometimes when people say, "Oh, you seen that Disney movie?" I already saw it. Like we watch it right away. So they pick different types of movies. Sometimes it's comedies. I mean, obviously during the holidays they watch Home Alone and all that stuff, or those dumb comedies that were on TV. But sometimes I watch all the animated stuff. We would try to watch Avatar the other day. It's kind of long for the age group, but it's nice, sitting down with them, joking around, cuddling, and watching movies. I think so. So the experience you have with your uncle is pretty dope. That you could always remember that. 10 years from now, I remember with my uncle, we used to sit down and watch this movie. That's pretty dope. So this is the idea. The idea was, to get you guys to talk about people that you look up to, people that are important in your life for whatever reason it might be. And then eventually we're gonna switch up some topics and we're gonna put you guys on. We're gonna put some cameras on you. Your ear itches? Thank you for telling me. And I don't know how you're gonna look on camera when you got a full coat, scarf, hat, and all that stuff on. You're gonna look pretty goofy, but since we have a green screen, I might put you in the beach or something so you could look real awkward. Everybody's over here wearing just regular shirts, and this guy has a full snorkel on to the top. So, all right, guys, thank you for being the first group. We're gonna give the other group a chance, and eventually we're gonna come back and do some more topics like this, and maybe we can find a staff member that you like. Maybe Mr. Ash. Did I hear something? Maybe Mr. Ash. No, maybe that guy or somebody else. This is very important in your life. All right, guys, let's say goodbye.
Bye.
That was a lame bye. Come on, guys.
Bye.
That was such a lame one.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
All right, we're out of here. Save that one.